Salute, salute, salute to everybody. I'm just putting the finishing touches. I'm just putting the finishing touches on what I got going tonight. Y'all just bear with me, and I always give it about 10 minutes to come in. So I'm gonna just take this little time and just, you know what I'm saying, tweak what I'm doing right now, so everybody be able to verify what I'm finna just say. Though I just got something I want to share and show with y'all. So y'all just bear with me, but I am here. Though. I am here. So shout out to Sis Vampy in the building. What's the word? We got my little bro Philly in the building. What's the word with it, little bro? Salute, salute. Y'all, I'm almost there. Just give me a second. I'm really like tweaking this. I think y'all might enjoy this tonight, man. Like for real, for real. I just want to show y'all something. Y'all see what my title say, The Four Horsemen. Let's talk. I got something for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. Just bear with me, hold fast. I'm like literally almost finishing this shit up. This shit been taking me hours, but I got it coming. Hold fast. My sister Faye DS in the building. Hey, sister, if you still here, don't go nowhere. I got something that for real. Just I got something. Just yeah. Like I say, I hope y'all like this because this shit took me out. I am literally finishing up as I sit here and speak. Just give me like 2 minutes. I should be done. I want to say thank you everybody for having patience. I was really putting the finishing touches on what I was finna do, and so I just want to check something out and just get y'all perspective about some things. And shout out to everybody in the chat. My sis Faith DS in the building, Vampy in the building, my wife Queen TT Love in the building. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I say, y'all can see as the title would say the fourth horseman. Let's talk about it, right? Okay. I just want to match something up. I mean, if y'all up for this. This will be an interesting talk. I promise y'all. This will be very interesting. Yeah, y'all hear me flipping pages. Like yeah, that part. So if y'all up for this, I'm up for this. If y'all not, I won't waste y'all time. I just want to link some things and show y'all some things. And it's written. It is what it is. I mean, a lot of people say they don't go against scripture. You know what I'm saying? They don't go against scripture or none of that. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, that part. So if y'all want to hear it, I'm willing to lay it down and break it down. And I just want to know what everybody's perspective is and their opinion, because it's it's just too much. Like I say, I'm past the Georgia Guidestones. I'm still looking at it, but I'm past that for a minute. That's something I got to put on the shelf because I mentioned it enough. Okay, like they say, you can't beat a dead horse. I won't. I'm gonna go for the ones now because, like I say, I'm gonna show it through all belief systems. I told you I don't stick to one thing. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person, and I believe we all have a spirit, kindred spirits, if you really want to know, and we could connect things. Like you might believe in something, and I believe in something else, but down the line, it's a reason that we connect and why we're cool. You know what I mean? That's why we shouldn't be judgmental. And what I'm finna mention also mentions this too. So if this is written by the Most High and also given to a man that's seen the perspectives of Most High that gave it to us, who are we to say that the Most High is a liar? I mean, it is what it is. I never said. And forgive me for not getting to the comments or none, but I shout at everybody who I see up in here. Shout out to the people that's up in the bushes or what have you. But yeah, I mean, I want to show it to y'all. And everything I'm finna tell y'all, and I do mean everything, can go be facts checked with one thing in your house, the Bible. You can go fact check everything I'm finna say, and I'm gonna give you where I got it from. So my thing about it is I want to talk about the four horsemen of the apocalypse. And also the seven seals, and I'm gonna show you why all seven of them are being broken. I'm just being honest. Everything I'm finna tell y'all finna go be fact checked. Everything, big bro. Remember, we are spiritual beings having a physical experience. Yes, indeed, sis. Yes, indeed. And what's going to be talked about definitely going to break it all down. I mean, once again, I say I beat the Georgia Guidestones, you know what I'm saying, till it can't be beat no more. I'm going to still dig it up one day and beat them again. It is what it is. But what I have to say can go be fact checked by everybody, not just a few. Everybody can go fact check this now. And I dated it. I got good notes right here. And before we get any further, let me do this and get this out the way so nobody think it's counterfeit. And they know it's me behind here. So this is me. Everybody doing it for you. I'm talking about I got some notes. Yeah, just so if y'all hear me flipping it, yeah. And like I say, I took it. I took it from scripture. I did. Now today is January 23rd, 2021. Like I told y'all, from this point on, I'm marking dates on things I do. The four horsemen of the apocalypse. Revelation 6, 1 through 2. The first horseman. I watched as the Lamb opened the first of the seven seals. I looked, and therefore me was a white horse. Its rider held a bow and was given a crown, and he rode as a conqueror bent on conquest.
we've been seeing people for the last, I say 20 years. We just call it from 20 years. Cause I don't like to go back that far. I'm gonna just go because a lot of that been going on. We can see built on conquest. We just seen people trying to be built on conquest. We just like, for instance, an example, the Orange Man. I'm talking about this some recent shit though, built on conquest. Look how he sent them people in to do his dirty work. I'm just saying though, it speaks of, we could bring that into modern day times though. Many people look at it and think about what they was doing back then though. Take a look at what's going on now. It's the same, like I say, it's gonna always be the same movie, different characters. On the real, nothing changed but the actors. The actors get old. We want to see something new. We ain't gonna see nothing new but the actors. That's the new thing that you see is actors. And I'm using that metaphorically. But I just want to run that part out. That's just the first Horseman. And I'm gonna get into what they like represent, and I'm gonna be 100 with it though. I mean, people take it for face value. That's just the first Horseman. Now, Revelation 6 3 through 4, the second Horseman. When the Lamb opened the second seal, another horse came out, and a fiery red one. Its rider was given power to take peace from the earth and to make people kill each other. To him was given a large sword. Take a look at the kill rate going on right now from any state, city, country, all this. Because they starting to put the war back in the news to show you what's going on. And I'll also get to that in here as well. But we're going to stay on that now. A sword. He was given a sword to conquer. Because I'm reading these, what I'm saying, from the Revelations. And then I'll let you know what what I'm saying, my opinion about it, because I definitely want to hear y'all's. For real, it's not just about man, it's about Charles. Say, but don't. Say, but do the five, big bro. You speaking right. Oh, I got it all right here in front of me, sis. On the real. Because I'm finna go through the four horsemen and all the seals and finna show y'all how what we're going through right now at this exact moment. You'll see. For real. Now, we're going to go to the third horseman. Revelations 6, 5 through 6. When the Lamb opened the third seal, I looked, and there before me was a black horse. Its rider was holding a pair of scales in his hand. Then I heard what sounded like a voice amongst the four living creatures saying, 2 pounds of wheat for a day's wages, and 6 pounds of barley for a day's wages, and do not damage the oil and the wine. Keep those in mind. I'm going to come back to all this. I'm finna show y'all something. I'm definitely looking up in here, so say hallelujah. Yeah, I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying? Now, let's move on to the fourth. Just to the fourth. And like I say, I am going to get into all four of them. You'll hear key words coming from what you just heard. Now, Revelation 6, 8. This is about the fourth horse. When the Lamb opened the fourth seal, I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death, and Hades was following close behind him. They were given the power over a fourth of the earth to kill by sword, famine, and plague, and by the wild beasts of the earth. Man, we done seen shark attacks in the last 10 years than we ever seen ever. We done seen sharks and shit beaching themselves. Whales, fish swimming out. Come on, man. I'm just saying. Them some of the wild beasts of the earth. Because you know you can't just go in the forest and be like, oh my God, it's Yogi Bear. Look, it's his cousin Smokey. They gonna do that to you. On the real. That happened the first day that we got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. Why? There was no one to take care of the animals. They spread it out. Guess what? They no longer know each other. And as they made it, shit, the things where I'm trying not to swear, but things changed. They started adapting to their surroundings. But that's just examples on some of the beasts. And I know it means the other beasts as well, too. On the real. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to start with the first one. Like I say, I just said he's built on conquest. This one can be interpreted if you really go look at it, and I'm going to dig into it, but the first horseman can be looked and viewed as the Antichrist in many ways, though, in many ways. And I keep telling people the Antichrist ain't going to always be what people think it is. Everybody got different thoughts for different things, but we all got the same idea, if you will. Now, keep in mind, he could be the Antichrist. The second horseman, red one, color of blood. He taking peace from the earth, making humanity slay each other, which making everybody kill each other. Look at the death rate within the last 20 years. We don't have to go back. We can do right now from the last 20 years, though. Look at the death rate, though, for real. I'm just saying. Now, the third horseman, you know what I'm saying? He could represent high prices on food and everything, though, if you really look at it. Remember, he came with scales, tipping, you know what I'm saying, the balance of what's going to be what. Look at the high food prices and what's going on. But at the same time, though, it was also stated that, you know what I'm saying, it could be famine, anything to come along with that. And why do they say, and you know what I'm saying, like far as when it comes like that, they mention don't destroy the wine and the oil. And I get into that too. I get in that too. But look, the fourth one period though was known as death. Here's my opinion of this. Death is a weapon itself, period. Period. No matter how you look at it, death is a weapon. And he's accompanied by Hades. Death is most, you know what I'm saying, like mysterious. It is what it is. He could come to kill or he can come to collect souls. You choose. Either way it goes, bad. I'm just saying. But know this though, all horsemen can come in a real form, you know what I mean, or come in the forms of destruction. Because keep in mind though, these are divine things that was unleashed. Like for real, for real. And think if they gonna starve people, you know what I'm saying, that could serve as a crew, you know what I'm saying? Irony toward man, you know what I'm saying, to keep wine and drink. What they gonna do? Drink themselves to death, you know what I'm saying? Because they will starve. Because man cannot live on bread alone. So it is what it is, though. But yeah, I just wanted to speak about that because that speaks of the first four seals. Just speaking of the four horsemen alone of the apocalypse. That just speaks in them alone, though. And don't think I ain't finna back it up with the other, you know what I'm saying, three seals to roll with it. Say, I can't. I agree on everything so far. You're going to die one day, no matter what, period. But it's rules to it, though. Because think about it. The first four seals in Revelation unleashed the four horsemen. These symbolize God's judgment on the world and the beginning of the end. Think about it. Because listen, okay, we could say like this. In Luke 21:19, right? It says, and when you hear of wars and insurrections, that's just they just said that with the orange man, with that shit just went down. They actually called the word out insurrection, and yet it's in Luke 21:19 on the real. And when you hear of wars and insurrection, don't panic. Yes, these things must take place first, but the end won't follow immediately. It is what it is, though. Like I said, I'm gonna find ways to connect dots no matter how we do it. We gotta get it there, y'all. So no matter how cruel, if you die your sleep, hallelujah, hallelujah, highest praise, yes indeed, amen. Now, we talked about the first four. We know about them. Now, here's the one with the fifth one, though. The breaking of the fifth seal reveals martyrs who remain faithful in spite of persecution. They call out to God for justice and vengeance. Think about it. The riots. 9/11 thing when it went down, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the people that happened to on that day, and you know what I'm saying, condolences to their family. But think about it. They calling out for justice and vengeance. They was calling out for vengeance and calling to the Most High. You can go look at any footage from back then. That's the most time I ever seen people like in different spots. that was calling out for the Most High. Oh my God, God, no, Jesus, please. Like, I'm not making fun of them and I'm not mocking them either, though. That's just what I heard and sing. I'm like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what I'm saying? That's just the breaking of the fifth seal. Look at the riots and the stuff went down. There's people literally out here screaming. Remember the thing with justice for George, justice for Brianna, justice for, you know what I'm saying, this person and that person. I ain't, writing no names. I'm just going off the one that's clicking in my brain right now. But everybody was screaming out justice. And look, and they went out and took vengeance on the streets. They was tearing down things, burning things up, all types of shit, doing like, it was what it was though. But we got to follow, you know what I'm saying? Well, we don't have to, because like I say though, we were given, you know what I'm saying, free will. But you have to make a choice. You can't be in the middle. You either on the good side, you're on the bad side. Because sometimes we do bad things, but it don't make us bad people. Always know that. Now, in Revelation 6, verse 9 through 10, it say, when the Lamb broke the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of all who had been martyred for the word of God, and being faithful in their testimony, they shouted to the Lord and said, O sovereign Lord, holy and true, how long before you, let me flip this because I don't want to mess none of this up. How long before you judge the people who belong to this world and avenge our blood for what they have done to us? Get where I'm coming from? Look at what's going on right now. I'm telling you, we could bring that forward. That's how that works. That's why I love the book, The Art of War. I don't look at it back from them times. I bring that up into this and use it how I need to and mix it with chess. It is what it is. I ain't about checkers, none of that. But I'm just trying to find links to show y'all what's going on in real time that you can literally see in front of you. All I'm asking people to do, wake up. Get rid of the smoke screen. Get the clouds out your face. Clear your eyes. Don't let them keep on, you know what I'm saying, sugarcoating nothing for you and making it sound good. And at the end of it, you're paying for it. Trust me. But this is for entertainment purposes, YouTube. Now, the sixth seal breaks to signal the day of the Lord and the end of history. Break it down. Of his story, we begin to write our own, or a new one is written for us by the Almighty. So I'm gonna keep going though. But the sixth seal breaks to signal the day of the Lord and the end of history. As we know, all classes of people become fully aware of the inescapable wrath of God. If it's inescapable from, and it's coming from the Most High, ain't nobody ducking it. It already said the tree's gonna push you out there and the mountains will collapse on you just to keep you, man. You better go ahead out there. Better go accept that. And I'm trying to break it down, like I said, and keep it up forward with us. Like in this time right here, I'm not gonna be with the thee and thous and no. I'm not gonna do that one. Now, we're going to move a little bit forward, though. Now, in Revelations 6:12, and I watched the Lamb break the sixth seal, and there was a great earthquake. The sun became dark as black cloth, and the moon became as red as blood. We keep on seeing, like we'll see the sun out and it be clouds, like literally don't let the sun come through it though. You literally see a black cloud around it. It's people around the world that recorded 2 suns here and 2 suns there. And then we just get past a literally blood moon a couple of months ago when everybody was out looking at this. It's speaking on this. It's a reason for we see all this. And it spoke about it and we seen it in our lifetime. And it's no coincidence. Like I told y'all, the word coincidence is empty. So y'all telling me what's going on now, and what I'm reading right here from scripture is coincidence? That means somebody lying. I'm not finna call a book a liar. And I can't call what's going on up above us and what we see. We can't call that a liar either, though. So yeah, we're gonna compound those and put them together, and that's what we get. Now, in Revelations 16:15, and it's the reason I'm going down like this, because it pertains and evolves around us. This is why they, hallelujah. Revelation 6:15. Then everyone, the kings of the earth, the rulers, the generals, the wealthy, the powerful, and every slave and free person, all hid themselves in the caves among the rocks of the mountains. Now, y'all want to know what Jeremiah got to say about that? I mean, not Jeremiah, Isaiah. Y'all wanna know what Isaiah had to say about that? And I'm telling you, it all falls up under this because it ain't got to be in Revelation for him to say it. You can go back and hear these people say it before others was witnessing it. Now, according to Isaiah 2:11, human pride will be brought down and human arrogance will be humble only. The Lord will be exalted on the day of judgment. Y'all see where that's going? Y'all see where that's going? For real, the Lord will be exalted on the day of judgment. Everybody else has to be judged, all of us, no matter what. Can't escape it. You have to be judged, though. Because don't nobody know your heart like you, the Most High do. Like, never forget that. For real, if people, oh, this person did this person did that, this person used to do this person used to do that, it makes no difference with what you used to do, and you're still here. Apparently, you had to go through hard times to get to where you at. We all do. You know what I mean? It's something. You know, like the real ones, we really have to go through things and endure things to show how strong we really are. Because the Most High will not put more on you than you can bear. It is what it is. Because if that was the case, we'd be dead. Now, here's something, you know what I'm saying, that I think we all need to hear. The end times will test the quality of a person's faith. True believers may suffer the wrath of man, but will escape the wrath of God thanks to the blood of the Son of Man. So you skipping some of the verse, boy. I get what you're doing. No, I'm not going to go into the verse. Like the whole thing. I'm only saying what's relevant, though. I'm skipping a lot of things and putting in perspective what's going on right now, though, because everything that's coming up out of that don't pertain to this moment in time, though. But eventually it will. I'm connecting the dots what's going on in real time, and this is definitely saying it. And we're going to move on to Revelation 6:17. For the great day of wrath has come, and who is able to survive? Who's able to survive? It is what it is. Now, I'm almost done breaking this down because I definitely want to know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, what everybody think about it. Can y'all see it here? Can y'all see it there? Because it's parts of it. You have to break it down. You only take out what's going on in real time or what pertains to you at this moment. I mean, some of that, you know, that I left out, trust and believe me, down the line, it will be filled in. That's why I keep notebooks. Now, in Revelation 7:9-10, after this, I saw a vast crowd, too great to count, from every nation and every tribe and every people and every language, standing in front of the throne and before the Lamb. They were clothed in white robes and held palm branches in their hands, and they were shouting with a great roar, salvation comes from our God who sits on the throne and from the Lamb. Amen. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. But I ended, you know what I'm saying, off my notes, I'm going to end it with this because I'm not going to just dive into everything because, like I said, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying to find things. But in Luke 20:36, it says, the Son of Man says, keep alert at all times and pray that you might be strong enough to escape these coming horrors and stand before the Son of Man. And that's Luke 21:36. Man. Like I say, I'm calling out the verses for a reason. That way people can go fact check and see that, then they know that this ain't mine. This ain't mine. The reason I came off with it like this, because like I said, it's different paths I have to take, though. And that's me. You know, we all going to take paths and meet up with each other. You know, some of us take our own paths. You know, it is what it is. But at the same time, this was significant to me due to the fact, like I say, I looked at the war part. I spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? Brought to where I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's see how it goes with the numbers. Cool. You know what I'm saying? For people who are more into, you know, conspiracy type things, though, I went with the Georgia Guidestones because, like I say, there's 10 commandments, which are supposed to be something, you know what I'm saying, divine, that's for man, that's for good. Then you have the Georgia Guidestone that has 10 instructions of some demonic ass shit, and it's still sitting there. I kept going with that. Now it's time to switch past for those that are more, you know what I'm saying, into, but I read this book. I seen this in there. Okay, I could take this part out and you could read this. And if you want to go further while you up in there, continue to do it. I'm only taking out what's relevant to what's going on now. So I agree. Much love and respect. Appreciate that, sis. Amen to that. I mean, it is what it is, though. I'm just trying to link things, y'all. I'm one of the ones, like, if a puzzle don't sit right with me, though, I'll take it apart and try to put it back together again, though, on the real. And right now, they puzzles don't sit well with me. And then they say in times of need, though, you know what I'm saying? You turn to the book. I'm not saying, hey, read it every day. And I'm not saying don't read it every day. You do what you feel you need to do. But when it boils down to it, though, I just want to connect the dots. I don't even want to touch the World War II thing again. Because like I say, I don't believe in coincidence. I speak on it on the 19th. This man get inaugurated on the 20th, which was less than 24 hours away, and you spoke on the same thing. Cool. You just told everybody, I don't need to spread that no more. I just had the most powerful man on the planet literally to spread something I just talked about. I cannot make this up. I didn't tweet that. I didn't IG. I didn't do none of that. I just did that on this live. Like I say, watched it in real time. The man spoke on it and he gave numbers. And I gave numbers the night before, though. Cool. The most powerful man in the world, the president himself of the United States, spoke on the subject that I spoke on first. I'm cool with that. And the reason I say first, because I don't know him, but I know I said it before he did. So I also believe that the 12 trumpets go hand in hand of the seals and the horsemen too. So say hallelujah. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from with that vampy. That's gonna be part of the next thing, though. That's the part that you look for down the line, though. Because I'm trying to decipher, and I am on that same path that you're talking about, and I'm actually glad you spoke on that. But with the trumpets, I'm looking at it like this, though. Are we really hearing what's really going on? Like I say, far as the sky, though. It's the reason that these artificial clouds are being put up there. It's people around the world that literally recorded the sounds of trumpets coming from the sky. For real. Some of them are hoax. Don't get it twisted. Some of them are hoax. Some of them are legitimate. Well, like they really hearing this. It's like regular people. We know how it go. The trumpets are being, sounding in the sky. We don't know if that's coming from, what I'm saying, some artificial thing, but yet we know that it's coming from the sky. Many have said this. But hey, the trumpets come down the line, though. I'm looking at the horsemen and these seals being broke, though. That's a direct, you know what I'm saying? If it says it up in there, who am I to say that it's not true, though? That the Most High, you know what I'm saying, will take vengeance on them. It's too much going on. Look at the deaths. For real, like, come on, man. The little dude, thank the Most High, he survived. Shot 7 times in his back, though. Like, really? Really? Wow. No reprimand. Nobody was, did they really no justice? Nothing happened. What's my man name? Philando Castile. Licensed gun carrier. Told the man he was. The man telling him to reach for it. It's on the thing. He telling him he could dig in there and get his shit, though. He cap him right there. He killed the man in front of his lady and they child. Like, come on, man. Who does this? It is what it is. Breonna Taylor, gone. George Floyd, people stood there with cameras and watched this man die. We in them times, man. For real. We are in them times, though. And it's time for justice, though. I just told y'all about what they said. The ones in the right world, in the white rose, will we be avenged, though? Like, these are martyrs. These are people that, you know what I'm saying, died when they, under circumstances that wasn't necessary, if you will. Because I ain't gonna say died when they shouldn't have known under those circumstances. Because we all gonna expire, all of us. But the way that they went, though, and I can keep going on and on, the Trayvon Martin thing, Robbie Yummy Sanford, rest in peace to all of them. It's crazy, though. And then we just talked about the horsemen that, you know what I'm saying, has man to slay man. Look at all these youngsters out here killing each other. That's genocide. They destroying an entire generation right before our eyes, though. Dead ass. Because either they die or they going to jail forever. But hey, who am I? Who am I? I'm me. I am not I am me. It is what it is, because I sits on the highest throne and I cannot be I. But we know how it go. Like he said, he the beginning and he the end, Alpha and the Omega. We just in between here. Like Sis just said, though, we all spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Energy just in this existence on the real. And they even trying to tell us that this existence is not real. Talking about virtual reality and all that. Like, really? Who thought us up then? I look at the Matrix theory where they say you can feel things and they even taste and smell things, though. Like, really? Wow. Okay. But is that, I look at it from both ways. It's a 50-50 with that. Is it true, or are they just trying to confuse us? Because they lie to us and tell the truth at the same time. We know how they go. We know how they go. So there are tears of joy. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I just decided to take this path for a minute, though. Like, for real, for real. Told y'all, like, I'm gonna be me. I'm not trying to impress nobody. Not by a long shot. No. Only person I need to impress is me. On the real, because I'm my own star player. I mean, it is what it is, though. Like, in order to be in tune and be on a winning team, you got to be your own star player. I'm my own star player, but all us together make an all-star team, though. I tell you that shit. As long as you believe in you, I believe in you. And if you believe in you and you believe in the team, guess what? We going to the championship. But the only way for everybody to get this right is get it together, though. The man said it like I told y'all, because I called it out in numbers. I was like, every 100 years, humanity is threatened with something that's like literally threatening humanity. He get up on there, he say every century, that's 100 years. Okay, I said it. And then every 100, he was like, every century something comes along where humanity is threatened, and now the entire planet is at war with it. Okay, if the entire planet is at war with this World War III, I don't care how they put World War III don't have to come in that form though. But it can, like, bullshit can't go down. There's a lot of things being reversed like it was done, and I think that pattern. I don't know if y'all blinked and missed it, but I didn't. Much love, peace, blessings up. Amen. But I look at it like this. You can even take a look at the power struggle, and it comes with the horseman that's, you know what I'm saying, out to conquer. He on a conquest to conquer. Obama left office. The orange man went in, switched up, overturned a lot of shit that Obama did, though. My man went in up in there, switched some of the shit back to what Obama had, plus some shit that he wanted, while all in the same time switching up dude shit. Here's the part where they finna come in, and this is the part when I hate to use this, but it's finna be a little vulgar. This is the part where they don't use Vaseline, if y'all know where I'm coming from. Trump, his trial is about to come up for that second impeachment, though. Guess what? That's finna block out a lot of what Biden finna be showing people what he signed in, because in the beginning, they gonna show you the regular shit that everybody could just see. Sign it on TV. Well, he just signed this in. Okay, cool. We saying that. Cool. You said that on TV now. If that ain't what he signed, we can say y'all lied. With that trial being able to block all that shit out, man, he said in his first 100 days, he finna sign a lot of stuff. This a smoke screen. Man, y'all know how many backdoor things he finna sign. It's finna be martial law and all type of shit. I told y'all, give it to March, early April, though. Watch the curfews, though. On the real, you be outside like 3 hours. You got to go back in your house. They finna start telling y'all to wear 2 masks at one time. It's coming. You better off just going to get one of the gas masks with the things on the side of it. Told y'all. Look. Listen to this. Listen to this. The Book of Eli, the movie, it's not about the action. It's about the hidden theories and messages in it. Go back and look at that movie, because you've seen it a bunch of times. You can look past the action now. Go back and look at how these people are walking around and what's going on now. I'm not saying that this is going on now, but I'm going to give you this scenario. When you go outside at certain parts of the day, though, it looks like a ghost town. When them people go outside, though, it's nobody really to be found. Now, they all wearing masks and sunglasses. They never told us what happened to the sky. In the movie The Matrix, something happened to the sky in there, too. Remember, it was like Morpheus told Neo, he told him, he was like, I don't know who struck first, but we know it was us who scorched the sky. Really? Wow. 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 I'm just saying. They showed this into us in movies, the plague thing and everything. The movie Hobbs and Shaw. I can use that again because, like I say, the recent ones, things that people can just go see. Hobbs and Shaw with Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. Jason Statham's sister in that she injected herself with this virus that she had, like, I think most is 36 or 72 hours to get it out of herself and contain it. If she didn't, it was unleashed. And guess what? It say it can kill the entire planet. This virus right now can kill this planet, though. On the really can. This plague can kill this planet. The earth does a lot of things, though. And I told one of my guys earlier, shout out to my boy Rob if you're watching. Salute, Rob. But yeah, I told my boy Rob, like, you know what I'm saying? And he agreed because he said the same thing, like right along with me, that the earth was here long before we was, and it's going to be here long after we leave, unless we destroy it. Because the earth does one thing and one thing only. It cleanses itself when it needs to. When the earth gets too hot, what do you get? Volcanoes that erupt. It comes down and it starts to, like, humans get killed doing that. Animals leave. They sense this. All the stuff that's going on with the high food prices and all that, you might go in the store and thinking you get a deal. That food ain't what you think it is. It is. I mean, I know, like, hey, we got to get what we can. The family got to eat. I know this. Just be careful what you consuming and putting in your body, because everything that they put in Family Dollar stores, Dollar Trees, all that shit, man, that shit, like, read that shit, because some of that shit is mislabeled. Like, it's not from that company, but yet bears their name, though. You have to watch for this. All the information, like I told y'all, and I'm going to continue to say this on it because this is one thing I like to boast about. Anything I've ever came up here and told y'all has always been the truth, though. Whether y'all heard about it or not, it always comes out, though, don't it? Don't it? It comes out. It is what it is, though. That's called paying attention. It's easy to see the smoke screens. Why? Because if you're used to seeing clearly now, anything that look like smog, you're going to be like, man, I can't see that. Get it out the way. Just get it out the way. Dead ass. Because think about it. This thing, and I'm going to go back just a second on here, and because that really stuck out in my head when I seen. That's why I was like, I'm doing the finishing touches. Y'all saying it took me, what, damn near 30 minutes to get on this shit. But when it said that insurrection, and it comes out the Bible where it says that there's insurrection, they use that exact words. On January 6th, when they stormed the Capitol, they called that insurrection. Like, here's the word right here. There it is right there. No coincidence. The thing what we just talked about World War II the other night on the 19th of January, because the 20th was his inauguration. Spoke about the same thing. There is no such thing as coincidence, y'all. For real. We all grown people, though. The government and people around us who think they have the power will try to treat us like we children or treat us like we're insects. On the real, you choose. Either way, it's bogus as hell being up. And yeah. But think about it, they doing it right now. If y'all want to know where I'm coming from with the children part, they doing it right now, telling you how you can and can't move, who can and can't open, what you can and can't sell. It says it in the book. He who does not bear the mark of the beast will not be able to buy nor sell. Guess what? They shut down small businesses while corporations take over. It is what it is, though. Them smoke screens, like little neighborhood stores you used to see for like the last 10, 15, maybe 20 years. All of a sudden, well, you know, we'll be shutting down next month. So we trying to get rid of everything, and it make you feel some type of way, because shit like that make me feel sad. You know what I mean? I don't know the little dude who owned the motorcycle shop right here up the block. I didn't know him from Jack's Paint. Just so saying it happened to see that they was moving their stuff, and I asked him, "Are you remodeling?" He said, "No. We're actually, shutting down." I said, "Oh wow." You know what I mean? I ain't a motorcycle guy. I'm like, "Oh wow, how long you guys been here?" That man told me 50 years. So he can't afford it no more. Prices is way too high for different parts he need. You know what I mean? And he going off the regular prices on what you charge people. He say, because I've been here for 50 years. One of the faithful. I've never overtaxed, never took nothing from anybody. Always the business has always been good. He said, but as things go up, I'm stuck. You know what I mean? He said, you know, him and his father used to work on it, and him and his son shutting it down. Like, that's fucked up. Excuse my language, excuse my French, entertainment purposes. And these videos are not for kids under the age of 18. I will say that is the disclaimer. But it's sad. It's sad. So you better see it for a minute. Oh, somebody, wow. There's something new under the sun, son. Period. It's just that we have to watch for it, though. I know people don't like to look at things and worry about things. When you look at your children, though, your grandkids and so forth, your nephews and your nieces, yes, you do. You have to worry about that. And I'm not telling what y'all do. That is actually a have to. That is a must. Because without no look, if we're not here to teach them nothing, guess what? Somebody else will do, and it might not be nothing good. Might not be nothing good. Look at the youngsters. I'm gonna speak on Chicago. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about that shit. Cause like I said, though, I done put it in my just dudes. Let me calm down. But let me speak about Chicago. Chicago really doesn't have a structure. Why? All the dudes that want to be tough and make a name for themselves made their name, trying to make their names the wrong way. The ones who, you know what I'm saying, made their names, trying to get up out of it, and guess what? It end up fatal. And I'm not saying that on no mean shit. I'm just saying on what the fuck I know. I'm not implicating, calling names, naming people or nothing. But the crime rate, the death toll speaks for itself, though, period, on the real. And I'm speaking on Chicago because I'm from there. Bro, I'm from out west. You know what I mean? I don't boast on that shit or nothing like that. And I never glorify the shit that I've been through or seen. Nope. Some of the shit I seen, I felt like it deterred me from even going down that road. Oh, no, man. No, man. There ain't no money involved in that, sending somebody to jail. No, man. We don't do that. But when you look at it, it's more negativity in this world than it is anything, though. And the planet is even trying to combat that shit, though. Habitats. I got to keep on saying that. All these habitats getting torn down, and we seeing these wild animals we don't usually see in our neighborhood eating out of our trash, though. And I say it again. Are they a part of it? Did they bring it into the city, though? Because we know they use for carrying disease and all stuff like that, though. And then I look past that again, though, like hold fast, we ain't around animals like that and people still catching. Get where I'm coming from? But I'm saying that they touching stuff, it's just saliva around there, because some people, I've seen them take out their trash and don't wash their hands. My wife still up in here, she will vouch for it, tell y'all, every time I get done or I come in through that door, my first place I go is to a sink and wash my hands. For real. Like that is no lie or exaggeration every time. And then this mask thing, though, we done debunked everything they said as far as where it came from and all that. So it shoots me right back to that. In my opinion, entertainment purposes, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's true or not. It's only my opinion. I think it's man-made. It's just my opinion. I think it's man-made. You got too many coincidences. I didn't see nobody too much, you know what I'm saying, do the Dean Koontz book thing before we did. Because I won't say no I on that. We did that. My little bro Philly back in the building. What's the word with it, little bro? But yeah, we broke the thing on the Dean Koontz. Told you, I'm looking like, hold on, where this coming from? And y'all got this? I go back to a Dean Koontz book from 1981. I get the name of the book. If y'all need me to do it, I'll Google it right now and give y'all the name of the book. But I remember the page was 555. It speaks of the doctor that allegedly that blew the whistle on the Wuhan thing and all that. The name was something Lee or Lai, spelled L-I. Guess what? The dude in the book from 81, his name was spelled the same way. They just didn't have the same last name. Same scenario on him cracking and telling people and all that. And they actually mentions the words Wuhan. I cannot make this shit up. I broke that, came right up in here, man. Look, go check this out. Whoppy bam. I can even go look at a couple of episodes of The Simpsons trying to see what's going on. I catch one up on that one. The dude in Wuhan, China, work at the factory, sneezed in the box, shipped it over there to goddamn in Springfield. Home open the box, he get infected. He infected his friends, they infected. Hey, man, look, it is what it is, man. She say Detroit, Michigan. Well, so you not with you over there. What good everybody. Chilling, bro. I was just getting a little rest quick. Tired as hell. I feel you, bro. So to say facts. I need the name of enjoy the book you look at so I can download it for myself. Why is it my opinion? We all entitled to them, sis, for real. I agree. For real. It's just like it's too much stuff that's been put in front of us, and a lot of us are looking past it though. Cause I'm not saying no everybody. Because 2020 was the year of an eye opener. That was the year right there where more eyes were open to see everything that's going on in the world for what it is than what they, putting it in front of you and telling you what it is. That was the year right there though. Because look around you. Just look around. Different sites and people popped up and speaking on different things, you know what I'm saying? And it's to each they own and speaking on things that they learning, seeing, and it's just like they seeing it for the first time because they wow by it. Why? Because it is that they're seeing what it is for the first time. And some like it and some just be looking at it like, what can we do different? How can we change this? Is it too late? Maybe. But it's best to give it a try though. Better know now than never. We definitely living in an era of, yeah. Yeah, like I say, y'all know I gotta pick and choose my words on this shit though, because I do not want these people in my business. But yeah, things is not always what they cracked up to be. Everything you think you see ain't always what you think you see. Because sometimes you'll blink and you'll miss it. For real. I can't even. I'm seriously telling y'all, I really can't watch movies without looking for messages in it. On the real, I don't give a fuck. The movie just came out. I can't. So I believe the only thing that is stopping the Most High right now from ending the world fully is that we still have the faith. That's what's stopping it from happening. I can agree to that because it definitely say the things we going through right now. It says in that book that we have to go through these things in order for everything to come to pass. For real, it says it up in there, and it said no person, you know what I'm saying, like is inescapable from the wrath of God or the Most High. And y'all definitely see why I call him the Son of Man, like the Lamb. That's the Son of Man, the one that will stand there and let you slit his throat. Just you know what I'm saying for us, because his blood was spilled. According to the scripture, his blood was spilled, and it was spilled for us. Because he didn't do nothing but righteous and was speaking to the people on telling them to come back to the Most High though. And his blood was spilled because they claimed, that they whipped him. Guess what? Blood was spilled there from him being whipped and nails through the hand and the alleged spear of destiny or the spear through his side. They spilled his blood on his ground, though. The world was going to be destroyed, though, but at the same time, though, he knew what was going to happen to him. Because I'm one of these firm believers. Why I crack codes in this? The Judas Iscariot thing. Judas Iscariot, if you look at the calendar date and lace it all the way up into today's date, he was born February the 29th. It is what it is, though. You get them leap years, and then that man's birthday is still celebrated. He, in my, and it's just my opinion, though, because it's speculation. It's my opinion on what I'm saying. When it boils down to it, Judas Iscariot was one of his first friends, though. He knew that man was going to betray him in the door at the same time, though. And he didn't tell him that, though. I feel like his name didn't get erased, though, because he had to keep him by him that whole time. I'm talking about when he first met him, he knew he was going to do that. That's why he decided to tell him when it was going to happen. One of you at this table shall betray me tonight. And who will it be? The one who I kiss. And guess what? He betrayed my man. Allegedly for some coins, went and hung yourself, all that, though. Like I said, though, me personally, I think it was a pact made there. And I'll give you another example on touch bases in that area where I'm coming from. John the Baptist said, I can't even lace the boots up for the one who I, you know what I'm saying, that comes before me and after me. So that's the Alpha and Omega. That's the beginning and the end, though. Remember, John the Baptist was actually related to the Son of Man, though. If you look at Scripture and look at their lineage, he was related to him. It is what it is. And the sad part, this is where I begin to disagree with certain things in the book, though. I'm not saying that it ain't true, and it is though. For some reason, almost every woman, I'll say 99% of the women in the good book is depicted as being wicked, evil, treacherous. You know what I'm saying? Besides one, and that's the vessel of the Son of Man, which was his mother. And that's where the BS come in, because I'm looking at it like this: if they doing all this destruction and all this, though, why are they the bearers of life? Why do the Most High instill, you know what I'm saying, babies to come in through them? Because he already said he'd give them labor pains as, you know what I'm saying, being defiant. Because that was her thing though, because she did not tell him he had to eat this apple. He told her, remember, he came before her. He named animals, plants, you know what I'm saying, insects before she even came there though. So who had more influence, her or him? He did. There's another debunk just in my opinion. I debunks that like that, like, come on now. Nope. Her punishment was labor pains forever. His punishment, get the fuck out. Excuse my language, but yeah, get on up out of here, man. You defied me though. And once again, you got her to defy me as well, though, knowing that I gave this to y'all. You tell her to eat this out of selfishness. No, look how man is built. Man is built for war. Woman is built for peace. For real. Even if some of them fight wars, though, they do it for the real peace out of it, though. I don't think they go over there, to mess up people for nothing. No, a dude, they do it for the machismo shit, the testosterone, all that good shit. But yeah, we in some times, man. But that book definitely make it look like all the women in that book. Come on, man, they called the lady a whore because she allegedly slept with a married man. That dude knew the fuck he was married when he laid up with her. What was his punishment at, though? Get where I'm coming from? It's crazy. It's not about our DNA at all. He was crucified, Calvary for us. I got a version of the book where it says he was hung from a tree, first lynching ever. Real. And my sister Chantel say she got the same one. Well, it actually speaks of him being hung from a tree. I ain't finna get into that because I ain't trying to change nobody's mind or their outlook or nothing. I just know that his blood was spilled for, well, you know what I'm saying? He was, crucified, sacrificed himself for us, though. Either way it go, cuz he got up out here and a lot of bad people got to stay here. And the example on that is when Barabbas, if I'm not, butchering the man's name, Barabbas was, you know what I'm saying, a notorious super criminal back in them days. And they rather release him than release the Son of Man that didn't do any crimes. Come on, man. We got that going on right now. Right now, we got that going on. We've seen it. The dude that just killed them people, and what was that? I think Wisconsin, killed two people with a rifle on the street. Walked straight to the police, still holding his gun, though. They took him in custody. All that. He out on bond right now. Like, how? You got a dude that just killed another dude for self-defense, and he locked up and shit. And y'all gave this man 15 years and shit, but it was self-defense. This dude killed people because they didn't believe in what he believed in. Like, for real, for real. That's why he did that. Say, actually, you're right. How many times have I said that to you, cat? Say, if I didn't have faith and feel something, I would not believe in anything in the Bible, period. It says that, like I said, that's why I read from Revelations, though, because it also speaks, because think about it. This was a normal man, a man in the flesh, a human being that was shown all these things, though. And me, I don't doubt that he was showing them. Why? Because it's happening. Men had forewarned. Some people look to the Nostradamus thing. Yeah, Nostradamus hit down on a lot of things as well, though. I'm going off like I say, some of the things that I see. Why? Because the things from Revelations, a lot of people in different other cultures that don't even read that book have the same type of scriptures in their stuff what they believe as well. For real, because all belief structures, religions, even spiritual people believe that it's a dark force and there's a force that's higher than ourselves. For real. And then you got atheists it's not many of them like people think it is, though. It's not even 3% of the world where there's atheists here. For real, they just talk about the ones who like real loud with it. I don't believe in this. I don't believe in that. It is what it is. You believe in what you want to believe. That's where free will comes in. That's where the thing that's known as choice come in. It's up to you, not nobody else. Say you won't change mine at all, even though I respect and love you all. That's what's up. The good book tells us not to covenant your neighbor's wife, period. You read the King James Version or another one. I'll read me personally, I'll read the King James Version. Nope. I'll read the Continental Bible. None of that. Because Continental, you put any and everything up in there and you switch the language though, because we know in original Hebrew there was no such thing as the letter J. I'm just saying though. It wasn't. So yeah. But me, it's the reason I read the King James Version. If you know the story behind King James, I don't want to talk about it, but smirch nobody, make them feel no type of way. So I'm not going to speak on, just do your history on King James. It is what it is, though. So yeah, I ain't touching that. Well, I'm not here to change nobody's mind. He was crucified on the tree. Period. It was still a piece of wood. That's what I was trying to say, sis. Like, it don't make no difference how he went. He went for us. That's all that matters. Because remember what Eddie Griffin said, it ain't about who the message is. Did you get the message? Because all the messages basically are the same. People put that color barrier in front of it and try to make whoever they believe in more superior than the next. Once they abolish all that and just, you know what I'm saying, that's how you feel, keep feeling like that, but always still look at me as a friend, because guess what? Some of our beliefs, if not the majority of our beliefs, are the same. On the real it is. No matter how they put it, though. But nope. It's got to be a superior race of people and all that. Like, man, come on, man. Well, I thought we was past that shit, though. Like, for real, for real. Say, I know, not respect. Kwame Kilpatrick is out. Donald Trump met his part. Yeah, he probably Kodak Black too and Lil Wayne. It is what it is, though. Like I said, though, I just think they should leave the man alone. Let him go on to win. Leave him alone. Don't waste the taxpayers' money on that. Don't. If they do the polls right, though, them people go poll their friends. Have anybody ever told y'all that? Entertainment purposes, YouTube, before they hit me with some bullshit. But have anybody ever told y'all that when these people go do polls and surveys, like, Democrat and Republican and shit like that they go survey their friends and their friends' friends, because they all, y'all know where I was going with that. Yeah. I don't care what nobody says, but I believe in the word. Me too, sis. On the real, I do. I definitely believe in the word. I don't try to debunk none of that. I just look at certain things up in there and I feel like it ain't right. And I got that right, you know what I'm saying? Because like they say, we entitled to our opinion and how we feel. I feel like the majority of the women, like 99% of the women in the Bible, are being portrayed as being bad, though. Think about it. Look at the stories. You got the lady that wants John the Baptist's head on the platter. You got Mary Magdalene, where they calling her, and these just ones that, that basics that people know. Mary Magdalene called a lady a prostitute because a married man slept with her. Like, wow, hold fast, though. He knew he was married too. That was two consensual adults and everything. I know it was frowned upon back then and all that, but he knew too. What was his punishment is what I'm asking. Then, like I say, it's always got to be three, so I'm going to use alleged Eve. They say that she fed this man an apple. Think about it. He gave alleged Adam this much control where he got the name. Everything on this planet, like I say, from the trees to the leaves, from the animals to the insects. Yeah, all day long. Pagan, yeah, I already know, sis. I already know. They didn't even fucked up time. That's how bad things is. They fucked up time. Spring is the beginning of life. Like, for real, for real. Why wouldn't that be known as the new year? because they added them extra 5 days on. Because if you dated back before they started putting that 5 days of that 365 shit, it used to be 360 full circle on the real because it all made sense. Now we have 365 days in a year. Wow. Wow. It's cool. It's cool. Most people say that 5 that they added on stand for the pentagram to let you know we even control time. Because we see they control money with the symbols on that though. They control time and they control the markets, i.e. trademarks. For real. Because they say it used to be 360 days in a year, a full year. I'm not gonna drop where I got that from, because like I say though, it ain't one of them sites that you just want to fuck with though, but the data shows. The data shows for the ones who I rock with in that back. I'll definitely give you some pointers and shoot you to some different spots. But yeah, 360 days. They added the 5 on to it, which knocked time off. Spring, think about it. This is when it rains, the grass start to grow, the leaves start to come on the trees, flowers start to grow and bloom. That's the beginning of life. 360, that's full circle. Nope. Nope. Couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Just couldn't leave well enough alone. So I don't believe in religion equals pagan holidays. Period. Period. Like what? I get my birthday every 4 years, and it'll fall on Thanksgiving through to the leap year. And I don't look at no Thanksgiving or none of them. Today my birthday. Shit, I go to everybody's house and eat good. It is what it is, though. I'll take it as a celebration for me. Shit. And it does fall on the 22nd this year, so yeah. I got you, faith on that. Yeah. I definitely, I really did just want to share that with y'all though, because I'm looking at this shit and I'm comparing, like I say, different angles on what I see going on with this too. Because I was like, if you could see it in, you know what I'm saying, different parallels and follow it down instead of seeing just 1, 2, 3 dimension, move to the fourth one if you're already in the third one. That mean, you know, I'm trying to link them all together and see what I'm finna come up with. You know what I'm saying? That we come up with it. I know y'all gonna be bringing that heat. For real. I want to read other versions of the Bible though. So if you can help with that, I'd be greatly thankful. Ain't nothing wrong with that, yeah. It's just different parts of there you can explore. Well, a lot of these guys basically saying the same thing, for real. Because you're gonna get some where, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be something extra that they said or something taken out here and there, you know what I'm saying, far as compared to the other stories that a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, Luke and all of them was telling, and Peter, and you know what I'm saying, the dudes who walked the earth with, you know what I'm saying, with the Lord. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like I said, a lot of things that's gonna match up, and a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, where it seemed like it was just him, you know what I'm saying, and my man posted and they was talking, but yeah. Because I got another thing where I think about, I be thinking about, did the Son of Man even tell bro that was gonna be his fate? Because at the end of the day, though, I think the man had a golden ticket, though. You knew that he was gonna do this to you, you know what I'm saying? Because he's tempted, because he's nothing but a mortal man, though. That fell under temptation, and you knew that he was tempted by, you know what I'm saying, a force higher than himself, though, because Lucifer's still higher than us. No matter how we feel about it or nothing, it's the truth. It's the truth. He was one second in command, because the Most High is in command of all. Though when it came down to this paradise that they talk about, though, at his right hand was the Lamb, the Lion, the Son of Man, and at his left hand was Lucifer, the only angel to be created different from all other angels, because they always created from light, except for Lucifer, who was created from fire and ash. So therefore, if they all created from pure light, they didn't know what a lie was. This one right here, it wasn't hard for him to seduce them and put them up in there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't hard for him to just feed them one lie to get them going. And guess what? That's how he did it. Think about it. They went off that one lie. Oh, we should go against the throne because the Most High is doing this, and then you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah. As I state again, though, in their defense, they did not know what a lie was. They only knew the truth. For him to give them a lie, it was still accepted as a truth because they didn't know what a lie was. It was 3/3, what they say, 2/3. 2/3 of heaven took on the throne and lost. It is what it is. Salute the old head Deuce in the building. What's the word with it, OG? Salute, salute. So I want to see that. Honestly, it would make things more clear. It might open my eyes on some things. Man, I'll show you some shit. I already showed y'all in the back chat that big ass Bible I got though. Compared to what's going on, the words is the exact same size. Page is bigger. Stories are longer. It is what it is, and that's one I'm not letting go. I say March is the new year. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, sis? That's why I was like, if they knocked on fire, it really will for real. It would be the new year. You know what I'm saying? Around the springtime when life comes around. That's why it used to be 360 days in a year. Back then, they added that 5 for themselves. Like I say, they control time. They control the money. And they control marketing. What else do they need? A genuine place in my heart. Appreciate you, sis. Love you right back. But yeah, I'm dead ass. I just, like I say, I like to break it down, get scenarios, example things that we know about. Like I don't ever want to become a person who gets up here where I have to pull up video and show y'all anything though. I'd rather give y'all links and stuff for you go look yourself. That way you did. Me showing you a video of something somebody else said though, it's not doing research or nothing like that. It's just me showing you what somebody else said. But for us to sit up here and talk like we do, it's in real time. We telling each other how we feeling, what our opinions about this, that, and the other is though. It's best to always get the links or, you know what I'm saying, show a person the best way so they can get this information for themselves, though. Because Google and Wikipedia gives you what Google and Wikipedia wants to give you, not what you want. No, they give you this. It don't even be what you need either. Like, okay, but I knew that this is not why I'm here. So you go look at other avenues, them low key ass avenues though, because they do have a lot of information that these people won't say. Like I say, I take a street reporter over a news reporter any day. Why? Because they're gonna give me the unedited, uncut version of everything going on. You're gonna hear the swearing and cursing on TV. Like I say, it's PG. They have to do that. It's a family thing. But I still rather see the street reporters versus the ones that's out on the street because they know how to edit and cut their cameras off. The ones who are recording, you're getting a full demo. Hello, somebody. What day of March? The first day of March. Yeah. For real. If you date it back for real, literally go back and look at biblical times and knock it down and look at, you know what I'm saying, how they added the 5 into that and made, you know what I'm saying, the balance of time knocked off. For real. And when you got literally people who can change time, something is crazy with that. It knocks off the balance of everything though, because like I say, 360 is a full circle. It's a perfectly round circle, 360, because it's going around and around and around. You get to add shit to it and knock that shit off course. The Bible is basic instruction how to live on this earth. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Faye, remember even in the book of Eli, remember the one dude, he kept on trying to get a hold of the Bible. Because guess what? He said, you know how much power this book will? Because remember, he said the first thing that they destroyed during them days was the Bible. And it make you think what happened. They never told us how them people became like they did. But if you look at us now, though, like I say, we walking around in mass. We gotta stay, basically away from each other. You can't go visit your family with too many people there. None of that shit, no matter. Hey, that's breaking a lot of traditions and everything. This literally takes a toll on everybody in some shape, fashion, or form. No matter how they want to look at it, whether it's psychologically, physically, mentally, spiritually, in some type of capacity, that's taking basically taking on a life of its own. And I definitely don't understand and don't like this new phrase they use talking about the new norm. Nope. I decline. I decline. I ain't with no new norms. I ain't with none of that shit. Because what is a new normal? If it ain't normal already, though, then it can't be a new normal. They talking about the new normal. That phrase don't go together. That's worse than dude using alternative facts. And alternative facts is a blatant lie. Period. It's a blatant lie. That's an alternative fact. It's a blatant lie. So we're going to ride with this, rock with this. I'm not trying to incite nothing or nothing like that, though. I just want people just to pay attention. Don't let them tell you everything is what they tell you everything is, though. Look past the madness. Like, you know what? Take a deep breath. Like, okay, they showing me this on TV. It must be true. How watered down is the footage? Versus you going to look at somebody else who was there and they recorded it. And guess what? They don't work for no news network. They gonna show it to you. As you see right here, Spengali went down the street and little Steve jumped out with a stick and smacked him in the back of his knee. Here's what it is. But yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's always best to give people examples. Like literally, have them use their mind. Watching something ain't using your mind, that's using your vision. For real, because your vision focus on that and the waves from the TV or, the predictive part of it is already focusing on your mind. So you're basically just looking at shit that you always look at. From commercials to infomercials, reruns, all that shit. You've seen it already, though, but yet you will sit down and you will watch it again. This is, y'all know this phrase? This is one of my favorite episodes. Oh, this my jam right here. Oh, that's coming on again. I'm watching that. I'm just saying. It already got you. It gets the best of us. It is what it is, though. But once I say, like, you get to looking past the mind, it's like, not again. With no surprise in your voice, only disgust, then, you weaving yourself away from that shit. Because we will wake up. Oh, we going to wake up. And we better do it now before it's too late. Because we definitely, in my opinion, we definitely in the end days, though, all 7 seals have been broken. According to what's going on, we can compare it. We can always compare it. We can. We can show it in front of us. Like, look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. And it be stuff that we all could just see. This is one of them years where I'm trying to wake up a lot of people, though. Like I say, I'm not going to shake you. Well, I'm going to tap you. That way, when you open your eyes, though, you don't be startled. I'm not going to shake you. Well, none of that. For real. We going to find out what's going on. Me, I'm not finna get up here. Like I told y'all, I can give y'all 20 million war stories. But I won't give y'all one because that's not what it's about. Study thyself, approve. For real. I'm not with none of that. Whatever my past was, that was my past. Y'all wasn't a part of my past. I'm trying to make sure we all get to the future together. Study guys, self-approve. For real. This is one time in humanity in our lifetime that if we don't come together in no other time in history, this is the best time for everybody to come together. Look at all these little groups that's standing up against, tyranny, poverty, abuse, all types of shit. There's so many groups sparking up, though. Some of them are good groups, don't get it wrong, and some of them are nasty groups. And when I say nasty, they be on some BS, though, like use your voice. It's okay. So the planning, aligning. Oh yeah, yeah, they have to. And the earth got to do what it's got to do to stay in balance, though. OG, on the real, I was just telling you, what I'm saying? We speaking on it. And the earth got to do what it got to do to stay in that rotation. That's why if you look at, like I say, the last decade period, the volcano eruption, the tsunamis, all types of shit, the weather moving around, which I still think is being manipulated in certain forms, but the earth fights back though. The earth was here long before we was, and it'll be here after we gone. Like for real, for real. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You get too hot, the volcano spit. Get it up out of there. It's got to stay in rotation. Look at the ice caps melting like it's nothing though. It's too much going on, and it make you think like, wow, if the earth doing this, and we see what rule number one. See, I told you I was gonna dig it back up. Rule number one and rule number 10 on the Georgia Guidestone on the real. Number one say we got to keep 500 million people on this planet. Everybody else is expendable, and these people picking and choosing, in my opinion, entertainment purposes. What, in my opinion, they picking and choosing who they want to go. And then number 10 say get rid of all cancers. They're not talking about the disease cancer. They talking about people being cancers. Get rid of all the cancers, all of them. Wow. Look how they look at lower class and middle class people though. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, like well to do, you kind of fall down the food chain when it comes to big business. I'm just saying though, cause the machine ain't gonna play with nobody. It's gonna stay in rotation. You better say it, bro. You better teach it, cause you know it. I decline. I am not with the new norm. I'm with you. Period. There's no such thing as a new norm. It's not such. Think about that. Normal means something that you've done multiple times and you continue to do this because it's a normal thing to do. The new norm, it can't be a new norm because it ain't happened already though. And once again, they're using the same tactics as do, like I said, different actors, same movie or slash play. They come in talking about new norm. Then he just say alternative facts. Alternative facts is a blatant lie. For real. It's the opposite of what he said. A fact is something you could prove it happened. Like, okay, yeah, that happened. That's a fact. Alternative fact is a lie. No such thing as alternative fact. Either it's a fact or it ain't. Oh, yeah, we're in that era. We're in that era. And then we got the, yeah, there's too much robotic shit going on for me too, though. Well, I can see a group of grown ass men. And the reason I said that though, because I seen some shit like that again today. It's like the fourth time I seen that shit within the last 7 months. 5 or 6 grown ass dudes got on the same outfits, different color, and they all hanging out and shit. Like, what the fuck did I miss? Are y'all a rock band or some shit? What's going on here? Y'all some type of group? Y'all finna remake the Temptations? I mean, tell me something. Cause I ain't never seen this. Like I've always seen, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're in a breakdancing group back when I was growing up, shit, hell yeah, you ain't finna have on the same thing, but you're gonna have something similar like that name brand, but not the same suit, just different color. Like Adidas, True, all that shit back then. You know what I mean? It was what it was. Now these dudes tight jeans, purses, hanging out like wow, wow, damn, damn. Yeah, I ain't with nothing. Nope, I ain't with that. That's not normal to me. It's never been normal. But the people I know, the people that they knew, older people, they ain't never been normal. Right? Yeah, I ain't with none of it. I can't evolve with these times. I'm not even trying to. Cause one of my favorite sayings I've ever heard: "If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it." Guess what? I'm trying to fix it. A lot of things like damn, it was cool like this. I remember hanging out with the fam. You know what I mean? I remember going to events. You know what I mean? I remember just going outside and being with people, period. Just ain't got to, oh, well, you got to sit over there. And we're going to sit over here and we'll just yell to each other. Man, you might as well get walkie talkies and talk to each other, though. On the real, like the fuck type of shit is we living in, though, where everything is going to become robotic for real. And the Most High is my witness. My right hand is up in the air, y'all. Classic was on that live. Vampy was on that live. Philly was on that live. Sub was on that live. Jules was on that live. Shout out to Jules. Sherelle. Shout out to Sherelle. Tam. Shout out to Tam. You know what I mean? Shout out to Step Wing. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of people on this live. Well, I told everybody, I said, watch this. Within the next 4 to 5 months, at best, watch how people be communicating more. I was like, it's gonna be by video phone, you know what I'm saying, or through your computers and shit like that, more than it was, you know what I'm saying, that you'll ever see ever. Sure enough, you see, goddamn it, Messenger on commercial, not even involving Facebook. Cause remember, Facebook gave them they boost. On the real, it did. They working. They got their own commercial now where you just get messaging. You can have a group chat with your family. You can sit around dinner now. Like, come on, man, y'all making this shit. No. If y'all gonna make us into the Justice, why flying cars at? Why flying cars at? Since y'all want to make us into the Justice. I remember all that, like I told the fam. A lot of things to me was hidden in cartoons, though, and I caught all of it. And I went back and watched the make show. Yeah, y'all know where I'm going again, and I'm always mention that when I say going back to the Stretch of Gotcha was the first thing that made me pay attention to hearing messages and cartoons when I was younger. Like dead ass. And then looking at it, I like, damn. Went back and looked at it like, damn, she had a motherfucking computer book. That's basically a laptop. Like where you can open it and do you. She had an Apple phone on her arm where she could talk in the phone and some more shit. Like for real. Even her dog had a motherfucking cell phone on the rear. That thing around his head though, the microphone speaker thing, that was a headphone, Bluetooth. It was what it was though. It was hidden right there. It was hidden right there in front of us. Like wow. And then the Jetsons. Like I say, we living in that time now where you literally see commercials advertising different things now more. Well, they getting in on this thing. Well, it's basically corporate. Everybody's become robotic now. We gonna put you on video chat. You can talk to your people, and guess what? We're recording all of this, whether you like it or not. Even if you erase, everything's recorded. Says right there in the copyright. That's why they ask you, do you agree? That's why I'm reasoning. Okay, you want access to my contact? No, I don't need this on my phone. Like, you don't even know these people in my motherfucking phone. You don't need access to their photos, none of that. You don't know these people. I don't put apps or nothing like that on there that tell me that. And it's not too many apps that don't ask you that. But yeah, I watch for them when they get to ask. No, you don't need access to my contacts, my photos, my text, none of that. I downloaded this for this reason only, and you won't know. We're not gonna do that. So yeah, but we all I'm asking for, if y'all gonna do it like that, give us our flying cars. And think about how that even work though. How would you even learn how to fly a flying car? Think about that, because a lot of people, hey, where's our hover cars at? How would you learn to use it though? Nobody's used to that. You have to be trained. You know how long that'll take though. That's why I say they sold everybody a dream on it. They sold people a dream on that shit though. Because I know I seen some prototypes. I know y'all probably seen them as well though. That ain't for your regular, average, everyday person. Look, on the red, man, charging an arm and a leg for that shit, though, and a small family in the village to back it up as collateral. So yeah, don't be fooled. You know what I'm saying? Or as my man used to say, don't let the smooth taste fool you. But yeah, I'm trying to see, goddamn it, this classic ass finna do his thing though. Cause once bro go live, though, I ain't gonna front on y'all. I'm out of here. Sliding over there on bro, and I'm doing another one later on tonight. So yeah. But yeah, back into this. I mean, sis, I be like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta lay it out. It's all about like one of these bang things, and I'm gonna tell y'all where I got this from. And I keep saying this, and I ain't gave my man a shout out like 2 times. So I'm gonna shout him out again though. Shout out to Mr. Ron Paul on the rear. Because I heard him say in one of them little college speakings he went to on some real shit, I heard him say, watch for the smoke screens. You know what I mean? And I've been saying it. I kept on like wondering, like, what the hell did I hear this from? And guess who it was? It was Ron Paul, because I seen the speech where I seen it. He was like, yeah, just watch for the smoke screen. He said, because there's going to be many of them. That's when he was running for president. On the rear, they was on his bumper. Because Ron Paul would have won that. And the world would have been a little bit better than what it is, though. I'm just saying. Little bro in here. He said, I'm here. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, because I'm popping out of this whenever you're ready to do your thing, bro. So just let me know. That way, you know what I'm saying, we bring the party over there, you know what I'm saying, to diffuse and, get our relaxation on, because we've been over here. And then we're going to come back up in here and we can go from there, though, because I'm going to go ahead and decorate the stream, y'all. Have a go decorate it. I was supposed to do it before then, but I was running behind time. Like, the stuff that I just went through, even though we went through it, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, quicker than what I thought, though. Hey, it took a minute for me to scramble through this and find and mark this and that down. Like, man, because that ain't something I could just pack all in my head, though. I had it marked just like we did, because the whole conversation we just did, though, we went down in the pattern of sequence. I'm reading what y'all saying. I'm listening to what y'all saying. I'm responding. Then going right over here and it's collaborating with everything we were just talking about. So, yeah, I like that. So, hit me up when you're done. I don't know. Oh, for sure. Definitely, I definitely hit you, little bro. On some real shit. Yeah. It just be it'd be like, you know what I'm saying, the things, like I say, that's in front of us. We could see it. And a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, us as a people need to learn to do is take our history, examples of it, and see how do it fit in what's going on around you, with you, you know what I'm saying, in front of you, you know what I'm saying? You know where I'm coming from with it. Like, we could literally take our history and look at it, though, for real, and just bring it into modern times on what's going on, though, because listening to this speech that I heard a while back, and I heard the man speaking on, you know what I'm saying, the kings and queens of the world, though, and we're talking about people from back then who ruled. And I thought about it like, if I look at that like this, then I could see it as presidents, prime ministers, and rulers of other countries are known as these false kings. Then, because they expandable, they get changed out. Like, for real, get changed out. They get switched up. Some get, you know what I'm saying, overrun. Some have elections where they put new ones in. Though that shit is artificial. So I'm gonna probably do that after this. And probably sleep after that. Though that's cool. Hey, bro, classy. That's what's up. Salute. That's enough to you all. Same to you too, sir. But yeah, I just hope, you know what I'm saying, what I was just speaking about up there was relevant. Like, for real. So I just seen patterns up in there. Like, look at this. Look at that. And then to see, like I say, the word insurrection was a word that made me just like, hold fast. There's more to it than this. Like, man, we just heard these people use this word on TV, and then to see this right here in front of me, I'm like, that's why I'm a write down where I got it from, so y'all can go fact checking and see it for yourself. They said what happens with insurrection. They talk about, you know what I'm saying, the martyr soul speaking for asking for justice and vengeance. People passed away. Look at the riots. They was hollering for justice and all that. Yeah, we had a few knuckleheads out everywhere. It's always like that. But it was more people out there supporting the cause than it was that was, you know what I'm saying, on some sabotage. Them people were screaming justice, waving their fists, blocking off traffic, all that. It's even said it in the thing, the word justice. They had justice marked on their signs, on their shirts, all types of shit, hollering through bullhorn. We seen it. Then the vengeance part comes in like this, where they felt like the justice didn't come fast enough. They began to tear things up and burn things to the ground. That is vengeance. It's not just anger, that's vengeance. Like, help us do something. Yeah, that's what I see. Yeah, this shit crazy. Yeah, it do take time finding, quotes from people that's relevant to the conversation, like Isaiah, you know what I'm saying, Luke. Because if you're gonna use, you know what I'm saying, Revelations, maybe you can jump back and see what these people were saying. Because if this guy was literally taken into the kingdom of the Most High, it even speaks on, you know what I'm saying, and describe how the Most High looked sitting on the throne. I ain't want to put it up in there because I don't want people to be like, well, that ain't what I think, and that's what I know. It says it in there. You know what I'm saying? That if I'm not mistaken, it was either emerald or jasper or something like that with a rainbow around the entire throne, though. And then you look at what they doing with the rainbow now. That's blasphemy toward the Most High on the real. They do because when a lot of people see rainbows, they don't. I'm not the ones in the sky like on shirts and shit. It's a lot of like you know what I'm saying, anti shit up on there like gay pride and all that. No disrespect to the you know what I'm saying the LGBT community and nothing like that. Ain't no disrespect. This just facts what I'm speaking. You know, entertainment purposes. It's like it be disgrace. It's like it be some, you know what I'm saying, like disgrace, like wow, that ain't what the rainbow stand for. According to like they say the scripture is from Noah. They're not being is letting us know, you know what I'm saying, with the flooding of Les Noah's ark that we'll never get, you know, flooded out like that again, though, supposed to be a promise. Because if this rainbow is showing itself to us and it's described to this man as being around the throne of God, who the F are we to you know what I'm saying, deny that or go against it? Like, that ain't no coincidence. Oh, fast. And I ain't talking about finding a pot of Lucky Charms and gold in no end of no rainbow or nothing. No, that ain't what they said. Y'all get the gist of it. Like I said, I just like doing examples and shit, you know, showing shit, trying to link shit. And somewhere be this one of the ones that I'm gonna be honest was kind of fun for me to do. For real, this was kind of fun. And I don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, like no bad way or nothing. I'm talking about like trying to get through this and hop up here and talk about it and all that. That was kind of fun though. Like I gotta play beat the clock. But I think it turned out pretty cool though. Like I say, I named all the parts where you can go find what I got, and then you could take it and you can run from there with it. You know what I'm saying? Go further if need be though. Appreciate that. So you agree? That's what's up. Y'all give me a hot sec though. I gotta put the charge in here. We just hit the 10% mark. So yeah, give me a hot sec. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Charger. Stop. Can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Drop a 7. I don't know what's going on with this shit. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, y'all got something else y'all want to add to this, though? If not, we can shut this down. I just had to get a few pointers out with y'all, get y'all opinion, get y'all pointers to see what's going on. All right, with that being said, y'all enjoy y'all night. We'll do this again if I don't pop in tonight. Shit, we'll do something tomorrow, though. But yeah, appreciate y'all. As always, without y'all, and this channel don't exist. And yes, yeah, I added all I had. But yeah, I definitely appreciate everybody's input and opinions on this. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. I appreciate all y'all. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Give your people a hug, tell somebody you love them, give somebody a phone call, check on your people. You know what I mean? Enjoy the ones you're around. You know what I'm saying? Most high winner, we're gonna do this again soon. But with that being said, though, peace and prayers to all. It's your boy Big K. I'm gone. Peace.